Yeah, so I tried doing this. I get a feeling it's probably to do with the engine not being powerful enough. Because you think about it, there's not much left. There's only like 256 left, isn't there? So yeah, I tried lots of different ways. I put I put a couple of bevel gears in here, tried to get it to go through that way, and it does appear to be on and everything's set correctly, but um, what can you say really if it's not going to work with terms of power splitting? And I really do. See, that's funny, isn't it? It says the speed is 256, but there's just no power coming in. That's pretty interesting. I guess the power must be so low that it's like it must be rounded down to 0. But then on this one, when it rotates round, what was I doing on this one? Yeah, I mean, there must be something wrong with it. Even on this basic one. On a basic one, it doesn't seem to lose anything, though. Well, I'm sure I'll figure it out later on. What's this? The shaft. What's this next thing? Cross. What's it called? I've got the wrong. There it is. Alright, so let's have a look at this one. Alright, so the same sort of thing going on here. I do want to just do it with engine. I think you could just do it with engine. I don't think you even need to put any of the gears in. Let's just do that. Alright, so we've got... so the inputs are going to be here. And here. And the outputs are... Oh no, that's the other way around. No, sorry. Alright, and then we can just put that one there, that one there. Yeah, this will probably work. Yeah, I mean that seems to work fine. Yeah, but I've definitely noticed as well. There's different that you can't do it in you can't do a lot of these things up and down. It doesn't seem like. All right, so I think that's all right. This thing though, yeah, this thing is. Oh, that was broken now, but yeah, that is interesting, I guess. I don't know. So we'll have to yeah, see what's going on there at some point, hopefully. But I can't believe that's an error. I think that's more likely to be something to do with how the stuff changes. So I guess I should look at this stuff more. What was that actually? That might actually be the answer. So maybe there's a problem here. So let's instead of using the shitty shafts, let's use the well, bedrock might be a bit fun. We'll go for a diamond one though. It's always and so the bevel gear is a better version. There's only one version of that. And the junction. Alright, so let's try a slightly different setup then. So what we'll do is so we want one input, and we're going to want alright, so we'll change this into the opposite mode. Yeah. Alright, so the input we're going to put down here then, I guess, and our output's going to be there. So let's just try it, I guess. We'll put the diamond one here. I don't know. Honestly, I can't really see this working, but you never know, I guess. Alright. Right, let me try one different setup. That was right before, wasn't it? Yeah. Man, that's so fucked. What's going on with it? Let me try something else. Let's try a vertical type thing now. So we'll put the engine on top here. Can we make this face downwards? No, bollocks. The only thing we could make face downwards, we can make this face downwards there. What can we put on top of this? Yeah, this must be the answer. So how can we position something here to actually interact with this? Why none of these things actually face downwards? But didn't the bevel gear go around the corner? So if we can output the bevel gear into the blue, I mean, what about, can we actually, is that actually possible to do that? Let's have a look. Alright. So we'll put the engine up here. Alright, yeah, so I couldn't actually get like that to work, the whole thing with the shaft junction having the split mode. So I'm going to try, I did try multiple different types of way of doing it. Another thing that I did do as well was, this is the shaft cross thing. And this is basically, it's got the two inputs here and the two outputs here that I put in. And basically these are just the power from the motors. It's going into each of these. So there's that. But like I say, I couldn't get the all this stuff. I couldn't basically, when we had the shaft junction, regardless of what I put here, whether I put a shaft here or I actually tried to put a couple of beveled gears as well, try and make it go around the corner and stuff like that. Yeah, obviously this is not outputting here because this is what I basically did was something like this, but I made it go around a corner and stuff like that. It didn't seem to work. The only thing I did notice, which is not the case here, but basically I did notice that the speed remained at 256. But beside that I didn't notice anything. So the next thing I'm going to try here, I decided to get a diamond shaft here. Next thing I'm going to try to do some vertical type stuff. So if we look at what's going on with bevel gear, we could do with it outputting from here. We could do with it basically, so input orange, output is sort of turquoise. Now obviously it doesn't always work the way you want it to. Input orange, output turquoise. Might work though there. Yeah, that's alright. So that was, yeah, sometimes it works. I mean, and I think as you get used to it, you sort of learn which one's going to work, which one's not. But it's going to be useful to look at vertical stuff, I guess. So yeah. Now I wonder if the direction of this stuff is going to be able to mean that I can actually use this thing better. Because maybe all this shaft junction needs is to have the power coming from a different way. Alright, so there we go. That's the two input mode. That's the merging the power from two different places. But we don't want to do that. We want to split the power. So but now we need to see if we can get it to accept it from above. Now there's a problem. We can't actually do that. But you see, the advantage of having the but you see, the bevel gear is the only one that actually can do that. Nothing else needs to be able to do that. Let me just yeah. So if we have the shaft junction here, even if we go into the interface, I'm not quite sure. I can't just. Yeah, we can't. Wait a minute. I think we have to use the bevel gear here. I'm not entirely certain though. Yeah, I think we are going to have to use the bevel gear. Let me just do the bevel gear, and then I might try the shaft junction again if I can. Well, hopefully not do that. Oh, I've got the bevel gear. Okay. Okay, so we'll go into the interface here, and we're going to want to accept from the top. So the top is blue, so we want to accept from blue. We do need to have two outputs though. There must be a way to do this. Accept from blue then. Okay, so is that the one? Alright. And it doesn't actually matter where the output is. The output happens to be on this side here. No, I have to be able to do this with this thing though. But I just it's not giving me that interface though, that's the problem. Do I go across here then maybe?